There we go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the YouTube side of things. Now that Iffinbutt is done ruining the stream. Sorry. I'm kidding. Seriously, though. Let's go ahead and actually play some games of awesome. Oh, and because I want to say a public and on-camera thank you to Cashel, to Blue Wolf Alex, and to Iffinbutt. Thank you, all three of you, once again, for your donations and your subs. No, we didn't stop the stream for about 15 minutes there. That's pretty short for me. Alright, so what we were doing before that little incident is we were deciding what the heck we want to go into next. And honestly, I'm kind of leaning... So Supremacy is great for fleet combat, which I will probably need to get that at some point. That'll probably be our third pick. But I think right now I'm actually going to go with Prosperity. Prosperity will give us increased mining station output. It'll give us additional merchant jobs per population. It'll give us reduced upkeep on buildings and districts. It'll make building and districts cheaper and build faster. It'll give us additional housing for city districts. It'll give us additional clerks for city districts. And it'll give us additional specialist output. Yeah, that sounds like all kinds of what I want. So we went tech, and then money. Yeah. Now, Tesla wanted something to be named after him. I don't know. I mean, Tesla's kind of incredibly evil. But we do have a planet here, which needs to be named. Now, this planet doesn't really have anything super specialized in any given direction. It's got a bunch of district slots, and not really, like, you can have... I mean, we could turn this into a population planet. We could just turn this into an ecumenopolis, and I kind of like the idea of making at least one ecumenopolis because that sounds cool to me, and just loading it down with city districts. Kind of turn this into a trade hub, maybe. But I don't think, when I think Tesla, I don't think trade hub, you know? Like, Tesla would be a generator planet. We don't really have a generator planet. So this sounds more like Zalok to me. So I think we'll go ahead and rename this Zalok. I've always been wondering, by the way, Zalok, what's with the 0 in the name? Like, I've always wondered that. Now, there's a few other planets I want to colonize, like that relic world, which we're kind of waiting on that. So this is the ocean world. That's not that great. Then we've got this continental world and then this continental world, neither of which are very generator-y. Then we got this one. That's the ocean world, which is terrible for generation. And I just want to expand to the winds, and it's like, no, your sprawl is getting too big, and it's like, but I want to expand. I can kind of, so I can look for a planet that would be good for generators, you know, have a lot of generator districts, Tesla, and then I can turn that into a generator planet, but otherwise I'm kind of stuck. Going to unpause here. Where are we going? So we need 1,000 strong fleet and 1,000 strong fleet. Now, I've already talked to our, speed up, we've already talked to our admiral, and he advised me to go ahead and wait until I get destroyers.
Planetary surface settlement established.
There's Zalokville. Sort of. Are we in colony? Yep, we're in colony. So it's technically Zal 0K? Man, I've been pronouncing your name wrong this whole time. I feel like a louse. Hey, Gum Gum. How did your first few missions go? Assuming you were starting a new one. I could pick any kind of voice. Someone requested I switch to this voice. Here, we'll switch over to Ruthless.
Every successful economy is built around a hopeless cycle of repetition where we sell you the empty promise of happiness and fulfillment, and unfulfilled as ever, you still come back for more.
Well, that's terrifying, but sure, we'll go with that for a bit. So they're making that. We're expanding way too much, but I don't even care. Must keep expanding. I really want to keep... Well, how's our... We're doing decently on alloys. I kind of want a little bit more. Yeah, it does sound like a similar voice actor. What's that? That's Maverick. Let's go check Pilates Bakery. Population 3, actually. Holy crap. We got lots of people in Pilates Bakery. They are pumping out those babies. My goodness. So they're all busy. I guess I'm just waiting right now. So we'll just keep waiting for a minute. We're playing the best empire ever. One in the corner where there's no alien empires near us. I swear I didn't decide that. That's just kind of how it ended up. Debate. Well, congratulations, Zilok. You will forever be Zilok. Oh, sorry. Let's... Clinics? What the heck is a clinic? Medical care? I've never even heard of that. Yeah, honestly, if I was, like, say, here, I'd probably already have been crushed or barely surviving a war. I don't mind being over in the corner and giving me a chance to build up and not have to focus on Zerg swarming, basically. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for right now, so we will continue waiting, because I got a lot of things queued up. Honestly, at first I thought we were screwed because we were completely hemmed in by the cultists, but then we beat them. Now the cultists are down here, and we have to actually go after them.
Boom! We built something.
Okay. Alright, so I can't do anything with that, I can't do anything with that. He's working on that, I think. He might not be. What are you doing? Research station. There. Yep, nope, he is in fact doing that. I think once again I don't have anything to do for my construction ship. It's a recurring problem. I mean, I could start expanding again. But our Empire Sprawl is already kind of bad. What do you guys think? Should we try and expand a little bit more? Try and get our territory out in this direction? Or should we go ahead and focus on developing the planets already in our territory? What do you think, Board of Directors? Either way, for right now, I want you to go home. Good morning, Pave Maniac. We're doing alright so far.
Boom! We built something.
Well, is that him? Where's Dakota? Is that Dakota? That's Dakota, I think. Yep, that's Dakota. Let's go and start on that. That's a fair point. Claiming territory is slightly more important than building up territory. Although we could actually do both at our current rate of alloy production, at least for a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another colony ship going. Humans, I mean, lore walkers, obviously. Hey, Tessie, what's going on? I know, XM, I know. I don't think there's anything I can do about that other than not expanding. Well, right now we have one entrance on the north and 2 entrances on the south of our borders. And now we're waiting again. Whoops. Ah. Damn Klingons and Romulans. We'll have to kill them all. Hopefully later. What's going on here? Where are you? Oh, we have a building slot available. As usual, kelp is an issue. How did the did you already take the test? I know you were studying for it. I actually agree with both Tesla and Dakota. Not too much backseating, guys. Give me a little bit of a break here. Okay, so exams were yesterday. I wasn't misremembering. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and get another alloy going on. And that. Oh, of course it is Gum Gum. XCOM 2 is rough if you do know what you're doing. Alright. Which one is this one? Ah, this is Leander. A group of large predators indigenous to Sawa 6 were recently discovered to have made a lair in the ruins being excavated. Many archaeologists were lost before Leander could lead the survivors to safety. However, further studies of the lost civilization have given rise to more questions than answers. The plain, sturdy structures are thousands of years old, and all... I've already read this. Yep. So this is... Baron. The excavating team has discovered the source of the foul stench, and it is ill-boding. Closer to the center of the city are enormous piles of dried fecal matter and pools of corrosive bile that exude toxic levels of hydrogen sulfide while making protective equipment necessary to proceed further. The archaeologists could not identify the alien DNA in the fecal matter, but the piles contained partially digested hoarders. Whatever consumed these aliens swallowed them whole. Even more disconcerting is the discovery of a fresh pile! Keep going, Baron! There's nothing possibly bad that can happen from that.
Research complete.
The archaeological mission has uncovered evidence of what appears to be a failed escape attempt some distance south of the prison complex. A toppled utility vehicle from the prison was found behind a small cliff, and several kilometers beyond that, remains of several prisoners in stolen pressure suits were huddled together. They seem to have died of asphyxiation when the oxygen supply of their suits ran out. For whatever reason, the prison authorities evidently saw no reason to find the bodies. I mean, they're just prisoners, right? Who cares? Well, we're waiting on that. In fact, speaking of which, where are we going on? Where are we at on that? We're about to have 2 researches complete here.
Technology discovered. Rad!
Corrales isn't here, is he? So I'm going to have to choose for him. So we've got better hyperdrive, better research station output, computer system, looks like. Yeah. And increased survey speed and automatic exploration. It's okay, Crazy Norse. Everyone, Platty, I need you to kill Crazy Norse for me really quick, please. Yeah, honestly, I'm leaning towards Tech. So. And speaking of which, Maverick is about to update this. Yeah, I know, right, Dakota? Fortunately, I do have a lot of research stations out there, so that should be some kind of a boost.
Technology acquired.
Increased society research, better leaders, more starbase capacity, or Fleet Academy and Logistics Office. Ooh. Honestly, I'm really leaning towards Tech. I really am. Yes, Fleet Academy is a Starbase module. Both of these are Starbase modules. Screw it. I'm just going to go Tech. Whatever. The one I really need is going to be a engineering tech. We're getting armor right now for that. Where are we at? They're building, they're researching. They've got 2 excavators. And what in the world is taking... Who's this? That's Takoida. Takoida's our only researcher actually out in the field, not archaeologying. Archaeologying?
Construction complete.
I think we'll go with archaeologying. I think it's a good way to put that. Oh, colony ship. I want power. I mean, not in real life, of course. That would be insane. Or maybe crazy. They called me crazy. No, okay, so go colonize that. We'll call it Bob's. I don't have a name yet for that one. I don't know what we're going to specialize it as. Jonesing, I like that. Indiana Jonesing. So we got 2 people Indiana Jonesying, 1 person exploring. Once he's done, I'm going to have him figure out the rest of that southern arc, because I agree that getting to Nordak right there, or Dressel, one of the 2, would be a good move. Yeah, I don't know. Unless that's the Enclave. That's the Enclave. So, can we kill Enclaves? Is that a thing? Like, I don't want to kill Enclaves. I want to know my options, you know? Can we burn them alive? Can we eat them alive? Can we keep them alive? You know, these are all options. What is Takoida doing? God, that's just going to take a while, isn't it? No wonder. So we can keep them alive. Perfect! That's exactly what I was hoping for, because... I think this is Takoida. The station in orbit of Lethos 4 blah 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 was once a massive particle accelerator, orders of magnitude beyond the capabilities of our own, where an alien nation studied the very nature of the universe. Its records reveal the aliens came to believe our universe existed in a false vacuum bubble, an inherently unstable energy state that could collapse into true vacuum at any time. If ever an instance of true vacuum came into existence, it would catalyze the conversion of the entire universe into its lowest energy state at the speed of light, destroying everything in an existence at an observable but inescapable rate. The station logs indicated the aliens deduced this process could be triggered by extremely high energy concentrations, just like the ones in their massive particle accelerator. They decided to forsake this technology, retreating into simple lives made possible by the bounties of the planet. Over time, they became the primitive species now found on the planet's surface.
Installing planetary production hub.
Cool. Hello, Dresrid. That's true, we can delete their save at any time.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Gotta get those stations going. You're still investigating that situation, Takoida. Keep investigating the particle acceleration thing, Takoida. Oh, speaking of which, so there are primitives down here. Where are they? Is that them? That's them. So this is the primitives world. Doesn't look like a good generator planet. In fact, doesn't look like that. I mean, actually, it's not a bad planet. It's a Gaia world. So that's nice. And it's a 19-size Gaia world. Huh. That's... So these are the species that live there. They are Gaia world preference, extremely adaptable, sedentary, and slow breeders. I can do so many things to those people, and I'm not sure which I want to do. I mean, we could just conquer them like we did the other people. That worked out pretty well. I wish Huthor was here. He could advise me. What do you think, XM? You're my governor. We can turn them into books. Literally.
We built something.
That's good to know. So this is what Takoida has found. You've picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of a gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there must have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand the pull must be a magnificent prize. And Takoida has proposed a salvage project. I'll let you decide, Takoida. What do you think? Good morning, Delbog. Alright. Do it to it. We're gonna find a Reaper. And, yeah. Why don't we do this? While we're waiting. Lol, Olmeric.
Imagine the profit margins on this tech.
Destroyer! Like, there's a lot of things we could get here, but I'm sorry, Destroyer. I really need Destroyers. Let's go. Been waiting on that. Okay, which is this one? This is Baron. The archaeological expedition has reported delays caused by an unlikely series of equipment malfunctions. Really? Baron? Really? What am I going to do with these guys? Alright. Takoida... Everyone's busy. Fast forward. Let's go ahead and get rid of that kelp, because since we can do that. Anyone want some kelp? We're going to export kelp to the rest of the galaxy. What should we call the kelp? Like, we need to lie about it. Say that it's good for something, like teeth or skin complexion or something, right? We need to come up with something. So only hair tonic. So we can say that you drink this kelp thing. It'll help your hair grow.
Research complete. We did it.
So, this is Takoida. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Takoida has managed to gently raise the derelict ship Dunlathos 5 to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of its original crew remains, but hey, it's our ship now. So where is this new ship? What do we get? A derelict class. I don't actually know what that is. It's big. It's 400 strong. That's literally almost the size. No, that is literally bigger than our fleet in one ship. It's a shame that Huthor isn't here. I imagine he'd be rather happy to have a new fleet. Where's the Phoenix Aldari fleet? Is that it? There it is. I mean, that's how it always works for some reason, Retu. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're stuck not upgrading that. So I think we're just kind of... Yeah, that's a cruiser. It's a 3-star. But yeah, that's going to be early advantage, late worthlessness. Oh my god, we've encountered more aliens somewhere. Yes, we're going to bring an end... Oh, hang on. What's Takoida doing? What is Takoida doing? So that's that, that's that. Now we're dealing with that. Investigate. I guess that's it? Why is this place being marked? Well, whatever. I have a job for you, Takoida. I need to know all the stuff, basically. Get to surveying, sir.
Construction complete.
Alright, I've decided I'm tired of this guy.
Our goal is to create a galactic...
Wait, what?
Our goal is to create a galactic system that maximizes innovative self-actualization and redefines future-proof solutions for every stage of a customer's life. Megacorp, we're with you every step of the way.
That is messed up. And apparently us. So he's doing that, he's doing that. I want you to... Wait, what are you doing? He's doing that. I want you to head here, I think. I think we are xenophiles. Whoops. Yeah! We are, yep, we're xenophilic, militaristic materialists. How are we doing over there? Good. Alloy production is where I want it to be, basically. So this is Leander. A recent breakthrough shone some light into the vanished city builders of Sawa 6. Apparently, the fungal species has a collective cycle of mass death and rebirth. They hatch, en masse, almost simultaneously across the whole planet and grow up as part of a linked hive mind collective. In the course of their hundreds of years-long life cycle, they spread out and reclaim the cities built and abandoned by previous died-off generations. When nearing the next death and rebirth cycle, they heed some species-wise biological clarion call. Through an asexual reproduction, they give birth to a pod that then is buried in the ground. The parent dies, the body decays, and fertilizes the ground around the pod. After a long dormant period, the pods hatch and the cycle begins anew. Interesting. Well, time to wipe that planet out. There we go. Just sounds like a less horrible version of Orcs to me. Alright, so this is Corrales, who is also not here. What do we got here? We got a bunch of stuff. So, Tech. We can build chemical plants. What the hell are chemical plants? Turn minerals into volatile motes. At a rate of 5 to 1. Yikes. We can also get FTL inhibitors, gravitic sensors, and listing post. I mean, I'm thinking Tech, but I don't know. You mean I will need those motes, Tesla? Tech. No. Tech. Of course, Corrales isn't here to choose for me, so we'll flip a coin. Where's the coin? I haven't flipped the coin in a while, I just realized. You can tell because I don't even know where it is. I don't know where the coin is. Hang on. Huh. The coin has abandoned me. Well, I guess I can't flip the coin anymore, guys. Sorry. It's actually very strange. Well, if the coin was where it should be, it would be right there, which is where I first checked, right alongside my dice and my ring, which is right here, consequently. Just kind of checking under the Pokemon. Nope, nothing there. Well, I can't, so we'll roll the dice. We'll roll the dice, whatever. The dice says we should go with Tech, so we're going with Tech. Tech! Alright, speaking of Tech, how are we doing over here? 33 people. Yeah, I think we'll get another research lab going with our next slot here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put on the ring. I think this is a fitting thing. Such a little thing. I feel so much better. Alright, so, now that I got that going on. Ooh, Baron has leveled up as he's dealing with his problems. He's working on that, he's working on that. He's moving up there. He's developing there. What is Platter's Bakery going on? We still don't have enough people to upgrade, which sucks. Yeah, but I need both hands to do this, so I can't hit the button to turn off the webcam at the same time. Hello, Magister. The hydroponic farms just, wow, that really shoves up the food production. We might do that. Like I said, I do want to specialize this as our food hub of the galaxy. I also have to decide at some point when I finally get robot assembly plants going. I'll take some advice on that one, because that's going to take up a very valuable building slot. That produces a lot of amenities. I might have to build that back in home. Well, Exim says yes, and he is the governor in charge here. So... yeah, do it. Screw it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and commit to that. And we'll go ahead and get that going, too. And we'll see how that works out. Like, we're doing okay on minerals. Not as okay as I'd like to be. God, that ship is so slow. It is still... look at it. This ship is still getting back to the main fleet. Look at that. It's a berth. It's a Bertha.
Business is where you find it.
Oh, new colony. Woo, new colony. Oh, speaking of which, is Zilok? Nope, Zilok needs to be a colony. There we go. So which one's this one? This is... ah, this is... where is this? Ah, this is up here. I can do basically whatever I want to with this one. That would be funny, Zilog. I mean, I think we'd all be better as robots if I don't know about you guys. Leander, I need you to come with me. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. You're going to feel a lot better when you're done with this. Just enter the building, please. Don't mind the screams. And the jelly. We were having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a lot. And you know how it is on your mandibles. It's just... I don't know what to do with this planet. I guess I don't have to do anything with it right now, but I'll decide later.
Upscaling complete.
What's that? Ah. Let's go ahead and do... let's do both of those. God, this ship is still going there. It is so slow. Oh, hello.
Made first contact with an alien empire. These fascinating beings appear to have mastered spaceflight, just as we have. We should strive to learn more about them.
Authoritarian fanatic spiritualists. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. Hang on, where are they? There they are. Oh, they're right there. The good news is they don't have that choke point yet, which is what I was most worried about. The bad news is I think they're a little bigger than we are. And they probably have a better military than we do. Well, actually, no, they don't. That's funny. So, this is Baron. At the very center of the city, overlooking the main square, is a grand, ostensibly decorated palace with a garish neon sign advertising the Empress Motel. Ugh. Inside it are lavish chambers filled to the brim with treasure, from which the Empress and her horde of trusted advisors governed. It is also where the Hoarders held their last stand, defending their Empress and their precious rubricator. With any luck, the rubricator can still be found in its usual spot, by the Empress's lilac ribbon. Yeah, no kidding, Dakota. My god. What are those? Arctic and Savannah. Why would we need a station capable of dealing with an entire planet? That's just crazy talk. I guess we'll just have you chill for a bit. I am once again waiting. Always the waiting. And the tension, the waiting. I like how none of my... Oh, that's support. Never mind. Some of my factions are cool. Well, you don't like the Wasity Blessed Theocracy? You can tell they're blessed because... Actually, what is their opinion of us? Where are they? Negative 130. I really wish that these guys
market survey completed.
were not here. The Riggins. The fact that the Riggins are right there is kind of irritating, because I want that to be my defensive post. One incoming lane. Rather than, say, Nordak, which has 2 incoming lanes. It's kind of like how I want to set up top here, too. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it works with these. We'll find out when we get there. We're kind of exploring that little hub there. We'll see how this works, because, yeah, right now we're just explorinating. Keep going, Takoida. Keep finding me new stuff to buy and build and kill. Go and get that going. How's our... Minerals are doing fine. Alloys doing fine. Service products are doing great. Oh my god, why are you so slow? Seriously. Oh, he's just not merging. Merge! Merge. Become part of the other fleet. Yeah, but they're just kind of sitting there like, yeah. So we do this. I mean, they have 8 remaining command in general. So, hypothetically. Oh, wrong button. And yeah, that ship only takes up 4. Well, this is me trying to... Oh, okay, now it selected me. Okay, it didn't let me select both early. You literally saw me drag over, and it just selected this one for some reason. And it's doing it again. Ah! There, okay. No, not split. The opposite of split. Oh my god, where's the merge button? Transfer ships, maybe? Stop, turn, move, jump, patrol. I swear this didn't used to be a problem to do in this game. Like, I know fleets are different now. But... unique ships cannot merge? Well, that's garbage. Well, in that case, just follow them, like, forever and do everything they tell you to do. God, that sucks. Alright, whatever. What's going on here? Oh, God, we have a new archaeological dig. How's our tech coming? Terribly. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of junk. But whatever, I suppose.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, so we're looking at these primitives down here. Let's see. We can indoctrinate them, or we can enlighten them. Well, I knew they didn't upgrade. I just figured, you know. We have a duck blind right now, Zalok. Believe it or not. We can start aggressively abducting them. That's not what I need. I need this one. So they are fanatic pacifists and materialists. I kind of like the idea of having a vassal. Vassals are extremely useful over in EU4. I have no idea how useful they are here. But I kind of want to try it out, if nothing else. So let's go ahead and turn them into a vassal state, shall we? By which I mean we will uplift them, which costs us energy and science. Oh, that sucks. But whatever, let's do it, let's do it. I mean, that's whatever. I like how everyone in the chat's like, no, don't vassalize them, just conquer them. Like I said, I want to try it out. What is he doing? He's heading there. I guess I don't have anything for him to do right now. Dakota's still doing what he can, inch by inch. Let's see. Fletty's Bakery is almost ready to go on that. They are ready to go on the... So they're actually...
Complete.
Yep, so we're actually building robots right now. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Secretly, guys, rip off skin. I was one of the robots the entire time. Oh yeah, Platty, if you're there, I have something extremely mildly amusing to share with you. Oh hey, Baron. You keep finding giant piles of crap. Could you stop doing that, please? Like, it's kind of weird.
Scaling complete.
Honestly, I don't get what your fascination is with that, but you need to quit it, man. So, while I was at I actually hit the grocery store this morning. which almost made me late because traffic was insane this morning. I don't even know why. But exactly, Zaloxy. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? And I decided to do something I basically never do when I go to the grocery store. But can you guess what that is, Platy? I've already given you all the hints you need to know. Oh, hello. Sure. No, when I say crap, Baron, I mean that in an extremely literal way. I want to make that clear. You have been finding fecal matter. I want my destroyers.
Upscaling complete.
Go look at that. 40 months. 40 months to destroyers, guys. See, If and But figured it out immediately. Ooh, oh, that's a lot of resources up there. That's a tasty system. Oh yeah, sorry, you actually asked me what my best trade value is. Now, we all know Sigma is actually my best trade value system. The Sigma, actually, that makes sense. One of them has jelly in it, Platy. One of them has custard, and one's like an apple fritter. I got a variety pack thing. Thank you very much, Sigma. As ever and as always. Appreciate that sub. And, yes, welcome to the 2-year club. Thank you very, very much for supporting me for 2 whole years. It's kind of crazy. I hope you like the new Platinum badge. Now, you've been supporting me for 2 years. You know what I'm about to ask. So I'm just going to say usual question and move forward. How do I check for trade value? Like, where's the way to do
In the
that?
expansion planner, we find nearby habitable planets that may present opportunities for colonization. We can...
That's nice. Yes, it finally worked, Platy. Who's this? This is Takoida. Deep scans of Darib 5 had revealed a large ocean heated by hypothermal vents beneath the ice mantle, covering the surface. Takoida dispatched probes from the ISS Planet Stompa that drilled through the several miles of thick ice. That's drilling, not stomping, but, you know. And found the water below teeming with what appears to be life. We will need resources to conduct a thorough study of the unique life forms in here. Interesting. That's true, it is still meta, it's still... Halo 1, you've got it. Did I add Halo 2 to the list? Halo 2 should be on that list now. Could you confirm that for me really quick, Sigma, please? Just want to make sure it's there, because it should be there. It is, okay. Cool. Stomp! 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 Sorry. So, trade value, trade value, trade value, trade value, trade value, trade value, trade value. Trade value, there it is, 33. Okay, so 33, 15, 1, 0, 0, and not existent. What determines trade value? Population, population jobs, stability, yeah. That'll explain why. Oh god, we only have 58% stability on the core world. We need to fix that. We need to get more amenities going. What's it stand for, Loner? Here, Odo. Hey. Hey, Odo, I got a job for you. Oh, Bellhammer Industry ships. Yeah, I can see that. You got this, Takoida. As our only science guy. Because everyone else is excavated.
Future market survey complete.
Yay. No, omelette. Omelette. Oh my god, I can't say that word. Omelette. There we go. I said it. Ooh. What's a retread run? Wow, I feel like I answered that question so many times. So a retread run is when we're looking at a game that we've actually looked at before, and in fact we know reasonably well, or at least knew reasonably well. However, thanks to the unique nature of that game, No, Tesla. The game has substantially changed since we last looked at it. So, ergo, we now have a retread. We're looking at it again, which is a pretty unique circumstance. Like, I could think of maybe 2, possibly 3 other games that might ever be retread runs. So, which was this? This was Leander. The final answer to the mystery of the vanished fungoid cystic turned out to be fairly straightforward. The planet's population is not lost at all. They're still here, gestating underground. Analysis of an uncovered pod indicates that species' centuries-long active lifespan was nothing compared to the pod state gestation, which seems to be a few thousand years. Their simple cities, built to withstand long neglect, stand silently awaiting their return. So, they're all there, slumbering in the ground, awaiting the day they'll return and begin anew. Cool. Fully excavated. And now Leander's free, which is awesome. Because I got work for you to do, buddy. That's that. Yeah, I was going to say, so... It still says there's an archaeological site. Hi, Andrew. For some reason. I guess that's just to track it. Well, whatever. They're in our territory now, and will be for the next several thousand years. Yeah, I'll get back to you in just a second, Andrew. What do we got here? Building upkeep or building speed? I mean, I want all of that, so we'll do that one first. This poor mushroom. What are we, Bowser? Alright. What happened here? What's going on? Ah, that's what's going on. What is this? This is a Zaloke. They're new. They have 3 pop. Let's... What do I want to do with this planet? Honestly, let's just be boring and get some energy stuff going. We are Bowsette. Yes, a very big difference. I guess I could call it Tread. Maybe that'll make it easier. Instead of Tread. To answer Sigma's question. Hi, Who Girl. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll make that a little bit simpler to understand. There. You mean this planet? The Tomb World? Which is terrifying because it's a tomb world. Speaking of which, Andrew, you are currently just researching destroyers, and I gave you no choice in the matter because I want better ships, damn it. Okay, so I don't know if this is true as it was in the original, but in the original, bigger ships weren't actually necessarily better. I mean, obviously there was the Corvette Swarm, which was just stupid. But there's also the destroyer fleet, which is one of the strategies I used several times. I have no idea if that's actually still true or not. Of course we can put a McDonald's on it, Tesla. Why couldn't we? Regardless, Andrew, you're getting me destroyers. Listen, the Necrons and I, we have an understanding. You know, we fingers crossed, Who Girl. Welcome to my stream, Daedalus. Excuse me. Or is it Daedalus? I've actually heard it pronounced several ways. Nevertheless, welcome to my stream. Shoutouts, don't be a stranger. You can be a stranger if you want to. If you want to just lurk over there, that's cool. We're cool with lurkers here.
Colonial enterprise established.
Woot! Welcome to the crew. So let's make you a colony. I mean, without really knowing the specific mechanics of the space combat, I would imagine that a varied fleet would be useful, but it looks like you can't really do that anymore because of the new drastically reduced fleet size, so I don't know. Anyway, Sigma, I never saw what you wanted to put that sub towards, so I'm afraid I might have to destroy you. Alright guys, time to destroy Sigma. Makes me sad, but what are you going to do? I mean, I'd be okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Shadow Machine. I'd be more... Oh, Halo 1. Did I write that down? I did write that down. Never mind. I already even wrote it down. Never mind, Sigma. Ignore me, I'm dumb. You put my pants on my head. I'm debating. Alright, XM, what do you think we should do with this planet? Like, it does no bonuses. It has... You can see the district spread right here. Hey, Crazy... Oh, welcome back, Crazy Norse. Apparently eventually we'll be able to have a varied fleet. Well, since we're doing alright in alloys, and war might be coming...
Upscaling complete.
Let's go ahead and do... Let's get ready for war, shall we? I mean... Yeah, let's just do it. Start producing those additional ships. Actually, hang on. Well, have we gotten anything? Are we looking at anything right now? No, we're not. So, I feel like we've already gotten something. Hang on, let me be able to see. This game is too dark to have the sunglasses on. Alright. Why is this off the screen? This is actually worse than it was last time. That is actually really irritating. Whatever. Increase power. Apparently that's all we got. What's that? Ah, reactor outpost. And I was gonna say, I think we have... Yep, we have armor 2 now. And that's it, but that is better. The ship of this design is being good. Fine, we'll wait until they're built, then we'll upgrade them, then we'll upgrade them. Whatever. Talamglas. Why don't they call them humans? Oh, because they're hogs. Well, okay, that makes sense.
Upscaling complete.
What did Zalok finish? What's Zalok doing? Oh, right. Getting a little energy production going. We're starting to run a little dry on energy, which is funny, given that we're a corporation. Given the circumstances. I think I will. A snarling, hissing fiend has appeared out of the void. Where is this? With one swipe of her giant talons, she snatched the archaeology shuttle carrying the excavation team and the rubricator back to the ISS Darwin, bending it open and prying the rubricator from within. It seems we finally have the displeasure of meeting the hoarding rat's assailant. The dragon must have been attracted by the countless treasures and made her nest within the royal palace, feasting on their bodies. Perhaps she was on the prowl or observing from afar as we excavated the ruins, waiting for the right moment to strike. She appears to be growling something in our general direction. So this is Baron, actually. So you can evade, or you can try to translate. Alright. The rats went squeak, 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 and their bones went crunch, crunch, crunch. Now it's your turn to tickle the inside of Shard's belly. Yes, you've been naughty, little ones. The rubricator belongs to Shard. So we can say, please don't hurt us, or give back the rubricator this instant. Well, it's kind of a unique type of run, Fuyukyando. That's, I mean, there's only like 4 games it could even apply to. Hence the idea. Really, Baron? Okay. A thunderous rumble erupts from the dragon's belly. Suddenly her wings wrap around the ship, her steamy breath fogging up the windshield as she peers inside. A maniacal glint in her eyes. How did she get so close so fast? And is she smiling? Why, you whet my appetites, little one.
Science ship facing unfair competition.
Scientist Baron died. Well, like you do. So we're going to do a little thing here. We're going to save. And we're going to see how big it is. Right in the frickin' middle. 2 hops from our home planet. Actually, we're going to wait until the fleet is reinforced. Then we're going to go poke at it, and we're probably going to die. But I'm very curious. Tesla says we need a 4K core fleet. That's not even possible right now. We don't have anything close to that. Well, Baron's dead. That's the important part. Stab. Or rather, eaten alive. I mean, our fleet is very slowly growing. So, back to business as usual. Going back to the board meeting. In other news, we're having a little bit of issues pushing our latest video game distribution. Now, we've tried these new things called loot boxes. They're extremely manipulative and kind of evil, but they generate a lot of money. 40K is utterly impossible. There's no way in hell.
Special project actualized.
Leander has returned from the expedition and studied the rich biosphere in the seas beneath the ice mantle of Derp 5. Our underwater probes have mapped the terrain and cataloged most of the life forms. Although this data may be of some use to our biologists, no particular discoveries have been made that would make any applications beyond that. Boop. Well, okay. Go deal with that then. I mean, yeah, it's that just
Has been surveyed.
that sounds like a wait until many, many hours from now kind of a problem. Because, yeah, and hopefully she'll just stay there forever and never move. You just stay right there, okay? Just chill.
Upscaling complete.
You know, actually, I am kind of curious of something. I mean, yes, I know EA is actually trying to defend their loot box. Surprise mechanic, excuse me. Alright, drones, amoeba, cloud, whales, nomads, enclaves, curators, artisans, leviathans. Here it is, Shard. Shard is weak to shields, has very high hull and armor. It doesn't tell me any more stats, though. Kinder egg boxes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. So that's, yeah, that's going to take a backlog. And if he moves, then we're starting the game over. Because there's a dragon 2 hops from our home system. Hopefully the dragon can't do FTL. That would be terrible. How we doing here? So, doing alright. Doing alright. Not doing great. Doing alright. Not doing great. What is this? This is Maya. Still don't know what I'm doing with Maya. We're doing right there. Yeah. Yeah, you can be king under the mountain. You just stay over there. A long way from me. Although this means we need a new scientist. There's leaders. There's leaders. Do you want to be a scientist? I don't know, Shadow Machine. What's the point of a retread? Well, yeah, I'm not re-rating it in actual ratings, but the whole point is to see how much it's changed, and the fact that a lot of people wanted me to play this. What do we got here? Resilient, adaptable, expertise. We'll do resilient. Or adaptable, whatever that one is. We'll make this Shadow Machine. I like that idea. Shadow Machine. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why haven't you built a second shipyard? Actually, I know exactly where. Not even close, Dream Whisperer. I don't even have a 40th of what I need to take that on, Dream Whisperer. But yeah, we're just kind of analyzing how the game has changed for Yukiando, and kind of discussing it and playing it and seeing the new content, because there's new content too, new story stuff. This archaeology thing is brand new, you know. So I will say this, Daedalus, am I saying that right, by the way? Stellaris is probably one of the most user-friendly Paradox games I've ever played. And I do mean that as a compliment, consequently. And I have played
Upscaling complete.
basically all the Paradox games.
Upscaling complete.
So it is my opinion that if you want to try getting into a game like this, this is the perfect one to do, really. It's also not quite a grand strategy game like most of their other stuff is. It's still got aspects of grand strategy built into it, but it also is drifting over into a more traditional 4X category. So let's go ahead and get those and those. He's still going over there. Let's just have him go there. Get ready for that. I actually am a fan of grand strategy. Especially Star Wars Rebellion. I'm not even kidding. I do actually legitimately enjoy Star Wars Rebellion, despite how massively flawed that game is. And as I like to say, because it was a surprise to me, did you know Star Wars Rebellion was actually made by several of the same developers who ended up working at Paradox and developing the EU and CK series? Go figure. Debating. So we got that. We're fine. We're fine. Food is doing okay, though, so that's nice. I do want... Hey, Scorpion. Now, there's a site I have not seen in some time. What's going on, man?
A system has been surveyed.
Yeah, one thing, I've said this before, one of the most important things to keep in mind is to not be afraid. Afraid? That's probably the wrong word, but don't worry about losing, especially early on, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Don't treat every game like it should be a success, you know what I mean? I have no idea, Platty. So, okay, let's go and acknowledge the big flaw of Paradox games, because there is one big flaw with Paradox games, and that's the DLCs.
Complete.
Now, I know what you're thinking. What do you mean about the DLCs? Well, here's the problem. There are many DLCs, and they're usually good, but they're also expensive, and they rarely go on sale. It is not uncommon to, like, for example, look at EU4. I bet you could get... I'm pretty sure you could look at EU4 and buy EU4 on sale for, like, $5. But if you bought EU4 Vanilla... Like, EU4 Vanilla and the modern game are two wildly different things at this point. And I know that because I actually played EU4 when it came out. And I walked the hell away with it. I walked away from it, excuse me. So, that's the Paradox problem. They have lots of DLCs. Those DLCs are expensive. You know, almost always more money than the base game. And whether they're actually good or not, well, that's a massive gray morass of variableness. Agreed, Jaludo. That's a good mindset. Now, on the one hand, you can see why that's a problem. On the other hand, I actually don't think that's a big problem, personally. It is a problem, don't mistake me, but I don't think it's a big problem. because they're still producing content for those games. And yeah, exactly, Crazy Norse. They keep supporting their games for years and years and years. And they do actually keep producing content that, at least some of which, is good. And to be honest, I kind of like that model. There are very few gaming companies, development companies, I should say, that actually follow that kind of a model. Usually, if you see a company that continues to support a game long after it goes out, then the support they're giving is either crap or nothing, right? Nothing substantial. So, anyways. So, what is this? This is Leander, I think? Yep, Leander has found a live Tarblack, the shimmering creature, Hyhuthor, which defends itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. The crew members on the ISS Gaia Finder that come in direct contact with the Tarblack will require extensive therapy, but the mission's a success. Woo. Exactly, Tesla. They don't update the original EU, that's true, but let's Google something here, shall we? Let's look this up. So EU4 came out in 2013. Now, that's not a huge chunk of time, but that does mean for 6 years solid, as in throughout the whole breadth of that 6 years, they have continued to support and develop and add on to EU4. I mean, that's not a bad record, IMO. Now, Crusader Kings 2 might be their actual record on that one. Crusader Kings 2 came out... No, I'm wrong. Crusader Kings 2 came out in 2012. And I believe they did their last thing for that last year, which would actually make it 6 years again. So never mind. And of course, nobody cares about Victoria 3, right? Okay, I'm joking. I care about Victoria 3. Good plan, Platty. But I do want to say this. For those of you not aware, they're announcing a new game this year at one of their conventions, Paradox Con, I think. Did they really, Jaluta? Wow. Anyways, they're announcing a new game, and they have flat out... The only thing they have said is that it is not Victoria 3. Oh, right. So what's Leander doing? Leander's over there. Why don't you go ahead and start doing some of this stuff.
Research actualized.
Oh, what do we get? Destroyers! Okay. So we can get exotic gas refineries, crystal mines to exploit stuff, which I don't think we even have any yet. Improved corvettes, build speed and cost. Or Railguns 3. And this is on you, Andrew, so I'll let you decide. Rare crystals, you got it. Boop. What is he doing? He's there. He's not doing anything. He's setting up Dressel. I agree. It is impressive to keep a game updated and fun for 6 years. As I could play EU4 right now and still enjoy it. Make of that what you will. And I know that plenty of people can still enjoy CK2 as well. I am not one of those people. I can't do CK2. That's just a bit too much for me.
Upscaling complete.
Let's see. Veldoon? Well, what do we got here? We got several. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So we've got a Continental 11, an Arid 18, a Tropical 15, and a Savannah 12. Bit of a spread. Just kind of taking a glance here. We haven't scanned these two yet. Oh, nope, we haven't, so... Oh, yes. Paradox tutorials tend to be terrible. Stellaris is probably the only game that has something approaching a decent tutorial, in my opinion, when it comes to these games. I don't know, Baron. I mean, you did die horribly. We found another primitive civilization. Really? Speaking of which, I need another of these going. Actually, yeah. So let's turn off the auto. Why do we have upgrade, you stupid thing? I'm debating something. See, right now all of my ships are kind of... Why, XM? Are kind of multi-purpose. Like, I haven't really specialized ships yet. And I'm debating if I want to keep doing that or not. Like, sometimes, this is of course 2 years ago, sometimes I would really basically make multiple types of a different ship and hyper-specialize each type of ship and then make a varied fleet. Railguns because they sound cooler. Ah, okay, that is a different thing. Gotcha. I was like, I don't want to auto-generate this. By the way, this is with the 1080 patch you linked me on, Huthor. I just want to share that. I'm having it looks a little different, but whatever. That sucks, Shaludo. Especially since we have a premiere run of Imperator happening at some point. So, Huthor, since you're here now, you have decision-makiness. So right now, you have 12 Corvettes. So there's this thing we could do, now that we have destroyers. Go do that while we're thinking about it. I mean, Imperator has hardly any interest put towards it right now, so that's... I mean, you guys are kind of determining that to be pushed back one way or the other.
Upscaling complete.
So Dressel is now ours, which is awesome. As it should be. I am extremely tempted to go ahead and turn this into an actual starbase. Is there any reason I shouldn't do this? Because what I was going to do, because I can have 3 star bases right now. I was going to have the one in the core system, one on Dressel, and then one up here on the northern route. I'm not sure which point, but somewhere up here. That was my overall plan. Apparently I can have 5? I can't have 5. Well, whatever. I was going to have 3. And those were the 3 I had planned. Why would I kill the traitor? I can't build a Dyson sphere for, like, a few millennia. Buy them where you have planets, huh? Well, that... I'm hearing conflicting advice from people. I don't know what to do. Oh, God. It's just like a real board of directors.
Special project actualized.
Excellent. We still upgrading? Nope. Well, yeah, no, we're still upgrading. Okay. Wait on that a minute. Anchorage star bases. Well, you are my military advisor, Huthor. So what do you think I should do with the star bases?
Complete.
What thinkest thou, sir? Got it, I will build dragons! Nothing but dragons. What is he doing? He's doing that. And they're still upgrading. Oh, I get what you're saying. Ooh. So, yeah, let's go ahead and commit to that then. Get the alloys for that. Oh, hello. I mean, yeah, it makes perfect sense to me, Gum Gum, although their own people might be a little pissed. You might have heard of the, I forget what it's called, the League War in Europe, when, you know, Protestants and Catholics and, yeah. So who is this? This is Maverick, who is not here. We can increase naval capacity, fleet command limit, whatever, and pop speed. All of those are good. Or ground defense. The one thing I didn't mention is what Andrew wants me to do. Oh, Pop's growth is pretty small, too. But yeah, I actually agree with Pop speed, and for the reasons Crazy North just mentioned. It's the same reason I go Tech early, because I will get greater benefit from the percentage increase long term the earlier I get it. It's the same idea. Okay, are we still... No, we're still upgrading your fleet. Jeez.
Ships upscaled.
Oh, there we go. We're good. Okay, so fleet upgraded. So, let's... I want 2 corvettes out of here. Yes. How... The Protoss are awesome as a race. I think they're fascinating, and I love talking about them. So, let's just kind of... No, I don't want to split it evenly. God dang it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Yep. Oh, for God's sakes. Ah! Why is this complicated? Because all the Corvettes are like, ah! Alright. You, like, go over here. Okay. You go up here. Okay. You merge. G is not merging. You lied to me. But that's okay, because there's a merge button somewhere here. Maybe? Oh, right, hang on. There we go. Now there's got to be a merge button. Right? Right? There's a merge button somewhere. Aha! There we go. Okay. So now we have the 10 Corvettes that I originally wanted. Personally, sci-fi tropes I don't like. I mean, 10 trillion years tends to irritate me a lot. Now I want you, these other 2 Corvettes, just kind of follow you. There we go. Now, what I want... There we go. Okay, 10. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. It's what I call Doctor Who syndrome. No sense of scale at all. Okay, so what I want to add is I want a ship design to the fleet. I want to add that to the fleet. And I want 5. Oh, actually, we have a command limit higher now. So we have 8 more command points to work with. So, you know, we have 10 more command points to work with. So how do you want to do this, Uthor? How do you want to set up your fleet? I mean, we could just merge them back in, but it's up to you, Uthor. Yeah, another science fiction trope. I don't hate it, but I struggle against it. This is actually related to the sense of scale. It's the galaxy is a nation. Now, I know what you're thinking. What do you mean? Takoida can tell you about this probably more than I can. It's the idea that a planet is usually treated like a town when it comes to sci-fi. It's very rare a planet is treated like a planet. I don't know if you know this, but a planet's kind of big. I'm pretty sure most of you have never even been completely around the planet we're on. Yeah, Star Trek does that a lot. Star Wars does that a lot. Ah, okay. I get you, Uthor. I follow you. So you're going to completely revamp your religion, and you think that nobody's going to care about that? Anyways, I love Star Trek too, don't mistake me, but Star Trek really has a problem with a planet being a town. What am I doing? Reinforce. Yeah, we can actually afford that. So let's do it. Make it happen. Planet of Hats is actually a related trope, but actually over there on the side. I do think the Planet of Hats is a problem, but the Planet of Hats is kind of a separate problem. Planet of Hats actually has more to do with culture, or rather, the Planet of Hats problem is the inability to really take the time and effort to flesh out a race that shows up for 1 week of television. Now that is a related problem as well to the issue of the week concept. You know, the Twilight Zone approach. What is this? Oh, this is just... I don't know what this is. What am I looking at? There's no one here. Cannot excavate outside your empire. Got it. Oh, we just discovered an archaeological site.
Upscaling complete.
3 towns per planet. Yeah. Alright, I'm already tired of this voice. New voice.
The self is a prison from which only we have escaped.
Hang on, Tessa. We're going down the list. We're going down the list. We'll do Xenophile. Don't worry. Now, one of the ways Star Trek sometimes bypasses the city as a town problem is they make a planet have... Or the planet as a town problem is they have a planet have one colony on it, right? And that one colony is it. That's the whole thing. I did not solve the main menu issue at all, Huthor. I did try both this mod and their built-in mod. Both had the exact same problem, so... I think the game just doesn't like being in 5x4. The game itself played okay once I got past it a little bit. But, yeah. Oh, hello. Who is this? This is Corrales, who is not here. Yeah, alright. Not what I would have picked. It's in fact the last thing I would have picked, but I'll go for it.
Our construction is complete.
Resistance is futile, apparently. Jesus. What are you doing? What do I want Leander to do? Hey, Maverick, we were just talking about you, because you weren't here. And we had a decision to make. Alright, Leander. I'm going to send you off into this constellation that's kind of self-contained. Let's see what you got down here. You'll probably find some stuff down there, so we're just going to set up the whole thing right now. Let's see what we got. Yes, I'm deliberately leaving some holes there.
Our construction is complete.
Join us in the eternal singularity. Or, I mean, hi. I mean, Baron died. Oh, speaking of which, is Shadow Machine ready to go? Nope, Shadow Machine is not ready to go yet. Soon, Shadow Machine will be ready to go. Oh, never mind, Shadow Machine's ready to go right now. Shadow Machine. If Shadow Machine, if you're there, what do you want to name your ship? The Normandy. Oh, jeez. That's a bad sign. He didn't say the Normandy 2, you'll notice. So... I have something specific in mind for you. I don't remember what. That's what I figured. Aha! This is what I was going to send you to do. Oh my god. I just got a new patron. The Bronze Age aliens have advanced sufficiently to be considered Iron Age. Woo! The tools and weapons used to make are becoming more effective, and the architecture of their cities has become more elaborate. Their civilization has now spread to cover most of the moon. Some of their largest cities are home to a million individuals. Whoa! Well, thank you very much, Daedalus. God. What? Oh, we're finally full on minerals. Wow. There's a thing I never thought would happen. Time to burn the primitives to the very I mean, embrace them with peace and love. We are your guards. Yeah, no, we're gonna market that. Whoops, wrong button. Where's the market? Where's the market? Market is F3. Minerals. Prime directive. Oh, I needed that. Okay. So, let's go ahead and just sell 10,000. Just clunk. There we go. Prime directive.
Our construction is complete.
Yeah, our prime directive is let's go. What just completed? Ah. Wait, what? Alright, Huthor, how many defense platforms should I get going on this place? This is our southern flank. This is this one right here, the Dressel one. In fact, I'm going to rename this system. This is not the Dressel system anymore. I'm just going to call it the South Wall right now. Keep it nice and simple. Apparently... Oh, I don't have the tech to upgrade it. None? None? But enemies in war! That's true, we are not doing great on credits right now. Which, speaking of which...
Our construction is complete.
We are losing credits at an alarming rate.
Shut up. We're going broke, guys. It's time to kill everyone. And I do mean everyone. We do not have a generator world item. None of the worlds we've claimed have been generator leaning. None. It's right, we need to conquer more. I like that plan. Yeah, we have... Oh yeah, you haven't seen this, Huthor. This is why I've been kind of wanting to militarize a little bit more. So, that's them. The negative 116 people who have equivalent fleet power. Apparently their fleet power is superior to ours. Their economic power is equivalent, and their technological power is equivalent. And they're right there. Now, granted, we do control... Yeah, that's the south wall, right? Did I already... Yes, they did. There's a new... Oh my god, yes! There's a new... strategic resource somewhere. Where's this? Whoa! There's the... Hello! Oh god, it's more religiousies. They have a casus belli on us. That's interesting. They are fanatic egalitarians who are spiritualists. Yeah, I think we should start getting ready for war. Like, more than we already are. We can do that. What are they doing? You're building those. Well, go ahead and get that going as well. This was... What's a branch office, Uthor? Is my answer to that question. So, hang on. Where's the guy I sent down south? Yeah, you stop doing that. Hang on. Go ahead and survey here. And here, and... here. We'll kind of go up to the edge of their territory, but not actually into their territory. But...
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate with other civilizations. Here we can declare war, form alliances, and implement trade deals with our neighbors, amongst other things.
Our construction is complete.
So, a trade commercial pact is pretty unlikely to happen. Their opinion of us is literally 0. I have to admit, I love the idea of just telling the fanatical people about this people. Give them some minute. Alright, fine.
Through the claims interface,
What?
we can spend influence to lay claim to star systems owned by others. Having a claim on a system gives us a valid casus belli against the owner, allowing us to declare war for the purpose of conquering it.
Cool. I didn't mean to click that. Glad I didn't click declare war on accident. I meant to click this. Hey, I offer you minerals. Would you like some minerals? Yeah.
Our construction is complete.
We accept this gift with gratitude. Woo. Alright, what do you think of us now? Plus 32! So what's the trade deal at? Down by... No idea how to overcome that. Yeah, I wish I could just send diplomats like I can in EU4 just to, you know, slowly raise my rep with people. So our plus 32 is minus 2 yearly from the favorable deal. They have a non-aggression pact with an unidentified and a commercial pact with unidentified. Which is part of the problem. They also have many casus bellis, including one on us. I really don't want to guarantee independence. That's just going to drag us into an unknown war, and we're not really ready to... I mean... Here, hang on. Save. In case this is a terrible decision. Alright, we'd like to guarantee your independence. Increase their trust of us a quarter a month, up to 50, and it'll cost us influence every month. Sure. We'll do that. We'll do that. Why would I declare rivalry with the religious jackasses who hate me? Okay, I guess that's... Sure, whatever. Worsen our relation by 100. Yeah, whatever. But gives us rep. Yeah, sure. Boop. There we go. Hate us. They're at negative 214. Yeah, that works for me.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, right. We should get a shipyard going. I forgot that was a module now. Oh, geez. I don't know what to do here. Okay, so... What's crew quarters? Upkeep modifier. Produces resources. Yes, I mean, you're right, Tesla. That's why I just kind of jumped onto it. Dingleberries. My father had the finest Tullaberry wine. Disruption field reduces enemy shield hit points. That reduces speed. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a communications jammer or a disruption field generator. Which one do you think I should do? Since we're pretty much gearing for war here. I'd ask Kuthor, but I think he's currently trying to usurp me. Both. Well, I have room for one. Disruption, you got it. I also want to add either a gun battery or a missile battery. Now, considering we haven't advanced our missile tech at all, I'm kind of leaning towards gun battery. I don't know why I'm asking this. I'm just going to do gun battery. This is the South Wall Station, Huthor.
The others speak.
Speed, we need to... I believe the limit of bases per system is 1. You want a non-aggression pact? Yeah. I'm working on it, Tesla. I'm working on it. I really am. No, we're not exterminatusing. My goodness. Where are you? You're Veldoon. What are the Veldoon people? I don't remember what the Veldoon people are. Are these guys who are intelligent and nothing else, really. That's funny. What do you think we should do with these guys? Like I said, I want to try out the vassal system, but we're doing it with the other guys. And we could try vassals with these guys, too. Or we could conquer them. That's about our options, really. I suppose XM is the one who should be making that decision. We need to do something with them, because that's Veldoon, and I do want to... A commercial pact? Oh, you want to make a commercial pact with me? Aw, well, I mean, if you insist. Click their homeworld. What am I doing? We need to decide what to do with the other primitives in our system, XM. They're intelligent and nothing else. The action...
Oh, welcome. Pay close attention. Hopefully you'll learn something.
You want me to just drop troops on them? Because I can do that. I'm sure Huthor would like that. Ah, I know what you mean, Vigilant. Actually, I think I did the same thing. I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. I picked a logout location for everyone. It was different for each character, based on the character. Either way, thank you, as always, Vigilant. Much appreciated, and I will jot that down. For Empire at War. Corporate tab. Aha! Ah! Establish branch office. So that cost a lot. We've got it. Well, I want to try this out anyway, so plonk. Let's do it. We did it, I guess. Just plonk. So we can build, oh my god, we can build all kinds of stuff there. Look at all the things we can build. Yeah, 5 energy a month just for being here. I saw that. It's right, in fact, it's right there, 5.4. So we can build all kinds of stuff. Does this make jobs for them? I'm assuming? Okay. And then they can give me stuff for their jobs, because they're working at my buildings. That makes sense. So we can do Do a lot of stuff. Fast food chain. I was really leaning towards energy. Yeah, I was leaning towards that anyways. But I don't see energy. Commercial forum is not energy. I mean, it'll increase trade. I think. One of those things is trade, I think. The other thing I was debating was research, admittedly. It's true, that does produce 10 energy straight. Does that generate amenities for me or for them? Because most of these things... Them! You! You're not helping, guys. Damn it, Uthor. Well, 10 energy alone is worth it, I think. Especially at such a regular thing. So... yeah, let's do it. Commit. Migration treaty. Confirm. Yeah, let's do it. Increase trust. Absolutely. One fictional universe that has a planet Earth problem. Star Trek. Accepted. So, we got friends. We ain't ever had a friend like them.
Conceived.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Okay, so this is Maverick. Hey! Ooh. Lore's New World. Oh my god. Wouldn't it be Runner World? I got friends on the other side. Don't worry about that. It's a little echo someone got down here in New Orleans. Beer up. Nope, that's Baron. Baron doesn't get to choose. Baron must be stabbed! And then turned into a planet because he got eaten by a dragon that he woke up and then pissed off. I was actually thinking morals, just a straight reduction of crime and amenity and increase amenities. That sounds awesome. It's the most expensive one there, but jeez. Yeah, I think I agree with you. So, what are you doing? You're going up there. Start stretching south, shall we? Well, yeah, that sounds like most mythos, doesn't it, Fuyukiando? Bunch of frozen worlds down there. Hey, Lord of Mordor. Alright. What is that? Oh, we can build something at Zolokville. I don't remember what I was doing with Zolokville. Oh, no, I remember what I was doing with Zolokville. Hey, Ronid. Sleep, Ronid. Sleep. Sorry. I actually want to go ahead and get more artisan, more consumer goods going. So, we're going to do that. Jeez, Permeus. Yes, Silog. All of the consumers. Oh yeah, by the way, our fleet is over 1K now. It looks like all of the destroyers are built. So Huthor! I would like you to go kill those cultist scum. Think you can manage? I mean, you're looking at it for me, Ronan. Although, I will admit EU4 is kind of high up there. But again, EU4 actually has several really substantial flaws to it, in my opinion, obviously.
Our construction is complete.
Ah, Nordak is ours now. Fantastic. Listen, it's not my fault Huthor decided to be our supreme leader of the military. HOI 4 is not a game I enjoyed, to put it as nicely and simply as I possibly can. Ah, sure, we'll go ahead and change the advisor voice. So we tried out Hive Mind. I said I tried Xenophile.
Whoa! Space! Just think about it!
I've already regretted this decision. Looks like Huthor's dead! But that's okay.
Handshake protocols activated.
I'm just gonna send him there. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Send him here. They want a research agreement with us. What's a research agreement actually do in this game? Helps me research stuff. That doesn't really answer me. Ah. A bonus on tech that the other side has. I mean, I was going to go for it anyways, but I just wanted to know the specifics. Where is...
System survey complete.
Huthor must be stabbed. I mean... Look, it's not my fault he's constantly getting stabbed, okay? Bloop.
Construction complete.
I believe that's the mining drones, Tesla. It's about 1,000 strong. It's basically going to be our next goal. As soon as... Well, I'd say as soon as Huthor gets back, but, you know. It's our next goal. Where are we at on Tech? Nowhere. Where was I going to call... Ah, I know.
Construction complete.
Oh, hey, Huthor.
Handshake protocols activated.
I got a job for you.
System survey complete.
Are you sure? Because when I saw it, it said 684. I could go double check on that. Oh, hello. Defensive Pact. So what's that one mean in this one? Like, I feel like that's basically military alliance. But I am pretty curious of the specifics. And what I'm even more curious about is the donuts, because I want a donut. Ah. Ah, it doesn't work. Ah, so it is. So it is a purely. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go for that. Normally, I'd hold this donut up for the camera, but this is a gooey donut. I don't feel like cleaning up after that if it drips, so... Oh no! The Governor Exum has become quite obdurate. Is having difficulty accepting new ideas. He is now stubborn! How could you? No! How could you?
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Yep, I'm afraid... Oh, hello. It is time for the Jedi. By which I mean the XM to end. What do you mean, Gum Gum? Ah, okay. Good to know, Huthor. Good to know. I mean, the way I usually did war back in the day on this game was I usually made a point of trying to either crack their fleet in half so they couldn't do anything, or, assuming that failed, go ahead and focus on taking out what I could in whatever direction I could. Oh, hey, we can finally upgrade to planetary admin. Woot! And Loria has a new slot. What do I want to do here? Give me a sec, Crazy Norse, and I will. You want a third alloy foundry? Seriously? We can also get a robot assembly plant here. Because we don't have one on this planet yet. Yes, Ulmerich, it's because George Lucas only thought of 2. No. There's not really a lot of tactics in this game. More strategy. Like, I can't think of any reason not to build a robot assembly plant. And get, robots going. In fact, I'm just going to go for it. I really don't see any reason not to do that. I have played Crusader Kings 2, yes. We're not going to have a robot uprising. What are you talking about? We're cool. Ah! Let's see. Robots. I guess we don't have robots. Ah, well. Oh, there we go. Robots. Interesting.
System survey complete.
Okay. Oh, there's Dakota. Oh, fine, Tesla. Just for you. I was just going to check their rights to, citizens, and I literally couldn't. But yeah, I'm guessing it's because they're not sentient or sapient. They're not droids yet. Okay, Platy's developing that. We've got an alloy factory here. What? Yeah, that's great. Generally, no, Gum Gum. Understanding the enemy? Yeah, there, sure, that works. Understanding an entire enemy based on their species, well... That'll only work in specific cases, is really what that boils down to. Excuse me. Are we still... Oh, we're almost there. There's my little fleet. Alright, Huthor, I want you to kill those goddamned cultists. And by Jove, I mean that literally. Yeah, Thrawn's trick was basically understanding how aliens could perceive things. Again, it only really worked because of the nature of alien existence and psychology. Tactics is micro. Strategy is macro. Very simple. This is a strategy game. StarCraft is a tactical game. To put it into simplistic terms. Alright, Uthor. Let's see if we can bait them out. Oh my god, we can! They're leaving their starbase! You are dead! And it's gone! Alright, gotta take out their space station. Now that they've left it. I'd say undefended, but it was stronger than their fleet anyways.
Battling aggressor station.
Where is your god now? The green beam is the enemy capital ship, by the way. The alien shipyard that was used by the throne of God in their crusade against us has been destroyed. Some of the cultists were captured when their escape pods were picked up by our forces, including their chief engineer. His knowledge of the shipyard's advanced technology has proven quite valuable as we've tortured it out of him. Unfortunately, we've also learned the cult's charismatic leader departed the shipyard a few weeks ago on our new flagship. Oh my god. A more powerful variant of the alien ship they produced. Military intelligence is working on pinpointing the location of this vessel. Well, subject did not survive interrogation. Oh, that's a fun scene, isn't it? What's that? Oh god, we're running out of alloy. No. I'm not... Listen, they were cultists. They deserved to die. They deserved it. What are you doing? Oh, stop doing that and go research this. And then do that. Cultists aren't even people. Let's be honest with ourselves. That's why they're called cultists. It's because they're evil and stupid. We were killing cultists, Stellaris. What do you want from me? Savages, savages, barely even human. Alright. Put in for repairs at the south wall, Huthor. Then I'm gonna send you north. I have no idea, Dream Whisperer.
Research complete.
Mode harvesting. Alright, who's this? This is Corrales, who is not here. Hyperdrive 2, FTL inhibitors, planet building thing. Oh, no, it's a ship thing, sorry. Increased survey speed and automation, or basic... All these kind of suck. At least I don't want them right now. But yeah, I think we'll go with hyperdrive. It's better than nothing. What are you... Ah, right. So we got the robots here, which is always good. I don't think that works yet, Tesla Coil. I did see your idea. I'm not sure what I think of it, Shadow Machine, since most games like that would qualify under a a Premiere run. That being said, it's not a terrible idea. It's just I'm not sure what I think of it yet. Oh, the colony ship is just now getting there, looks like. Maybe? What are you doing?
Building a new home.
There we go. So you don't want this to be Tesla Prime. You want this to be Tesla Coil.
System survey complete.
There you go. Just for you. Wait, so what's... He's going there. He's going there. Whoa! Why is there a 15K fleet in the Great Wound? Never mind. Behold, the endless abyss of eternity. Alright, I want you to go investigate that, Leander. You got this? I do actually want you to go down there. Oh, you can't. No, whatever.
Construction complete.
Ah, excellent. Claim, 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 claim. Oh, there's a bit of a problem there. Yeah, I know, fix it. I saw it. I saw the Y. Deep Space Reconnaissance probes have picked up faint subspace signal emissions in a star system consistent with the drive signatures of the alien ships used by the Throne of God. The cult's missing flagship is the most probable source. We should send forces to the system immediately. Where's the system? Where's the system? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, that's the problem I mentioned earlier, Dream Whisperer. It is a bit of a barrier to entry. I don't believe I do. No, Crazy Norse. Yeah, if you wait on sale, sometimes the DLCs will go on sale. I say sometimes, it's not really what you'd call a guarantee. So that's not an ideal solution. Non-Zerg Leviathans. What do you mean by non-Zerg? Oh, goody, we have an election. Those are always awful, and I have no influence right now. Summer sales usually start in July. So this is Andrew. You can do engineering tech, just improve destroyer hull, synthetic crystal plant, which turns minerals into crystals, another thing which turns minerals into crystals, or civilian fabricators, which turns minerals into consumer goods. A lot of minerals into a lot of consumer goods, basically. And it's 5 jobs, too. That is actually pretty nice. You should pick this one, Andrew. You're not going to, because you always pick weird stuff, but... What am I not involved with, Gum Gum? What'd I do? Or not do, as the case may be. Election thing. Well, I can't just do anything with the election in general, and I don't have the influence to drop onto a specific candidate, so I'm stuck with just whatevering it. I don't know, Lord of Mordor. Andrew's gone, isn't he? Alright, screw it. We're going to the fabricators. We're going to find out in about 3 months who wins. And it's probably going to completely screw everything over like it always does. I hate elections. Oh, did the Overmind infest all of them? Ah, to my knowledge, yes. But it's entirely probable they could change their mind on that later. That's true, we don't have enough extant pins, guys. We need more pins. Who is this? The freezing comment is just awful. Wait, hang on. The desolation of this location may be a hint of the need for discretion. Whatever took place here, someone wanted to keep it hidden. Who is this? This is Shadow Machine. Yep, you keep going, Shadow Machine. You've got this. New ruler is Vigilant. Re-elected. Okay, thank God. Because that... anytime the ruler changes, that could just lead to a mess. Can we change our government? Is that a thing we can do? We can. How do we stop being elections? Elections are evil. We must give in to the machine intelligence. Well, our options are elections, 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 or designate an heir, and that's it. Oh yeah, and that also costs way more influence than we have. So that's cute. Is Dakota still going? I guess he's still
Construction
going.
complete.
What's going on here? Ah, excellent. Go ahead and get those going while you're at it. Let's see. We actually can't pick machine intelligence. I'm not sure why right now. When Bregwin hops on later, you can ask her about it. Gum. See you around, Daedalus. Enjoy lunch, and thank you again for the patronage. Where is... what are you guys doing? Oh, you're already on your way back there. What do we got? We've got... upkeep reduced. Yes, please. We should all be robots. There is no life in the void. What are we doing down here? They're still doing their things.
Construction complete.
Okay, so now, let's go and expand down here. A theocracy is any kind of organization that is run by its religious branch. When the Pope or the Church or whatever is actually also
Salvage
forming
preserved.
the government. Hey, it's the enemy cultists.
You have found us at last. No matter. My disciples are more than willing to give their lives for the future of the Lawwalker species. I am the future, in case you didn't realize. When we have dealt with your pitiful forces, my holy flagship will carry me to Loria, where we will at last cleanse our homeworld of unbelievers.
Fleeing aggressors.
Hey, Huthor. Got a job for you. I want you to fire until you're out of ammo. Think you can do that for me? I guess I could check really quick. Machine intelligence does not allow reformation. Must have the Gestalt consciousness ethic. So it looks like we'd have to adjust ourselves to have the Gestalt consciousness. Walk up to the cultist. Harvey! Babe! You are fired! Oh, they're done repairing. Yes, I want you to go have a chat with the cultist leader before they go genocide our homeworld. Why are cultists all evil and crazy? God, what? What? Oh, God, Leander's dead! No! Leander! Oh, he died at the ripe old age of 89. He died of old age. Poor Leander. He was the greatest of us. He will be missed. Never again shall there be one Like Leander. Alright, so let's clone him. Leander 2. There we go. Alright, Leander 2, I got a job for you. Oh, wait. Oh, what's that quote from Starmancer? Wake up, Leander, wake up! We've got a job for you. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Hey, wake up, Leander. Don't you remember you signed up for this job? That means Dakota should be dying soon, too. Alright, let's send you back here to do this.
Construction complete.
You will be made useful. Oh, trust me, you will be made useful. I've never decided what I want to do with these guys. You wanted me to wipe out conquer this population, didn't you? I actually forgot about that. Where's... this is the wrong system. Where's the system where they're in? Yeah, you wanted me to wipe them out, didn't you? So, let's go and wipe them out, I guess. There must always be a Leanne, I'm telling you.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh god, we're finally running out of influence. It's taken us a while.
Construction complete.
I mean, Exum made the choice. He wanted them to be wiped out, so wiped out that shall be. Speaking of which, hey, Huthor. Let's see what you got. Where's the main thing? There we go. No, Lord of Mordor, it just screws with everything.
Battle commenced.
Meanwhile, way over there, in another system, the mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Baldoon 2. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with helmet, and maybe a fighter pilot that eject after some ancient battle, only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpses provided some interesting data. Meanwhile, back to the war. This isn't a war. Our forces have disabled the flagship of the Throne of God. Its weapons and engines are no longer functional, but life support systems remain stable. We should do a boarding action. Due to the large number of armed cultists, a significant number of troops will be necessary to secure it. How many? How many troops do we need to do this? So we only have the one. I mean, we can do just one. Here, I got a new job for you. Hang on, come here. Do that instead. We'll conquer those innocent, peaceful people later. Cultist bastards. Alright. What am I doing? Oh no, Corrallus died of old age. I don't know if I have the influence. Well, no, I don't need influence for this. I just need money. What do we got here? We'll go with you, the cheap one. Corrallus 2, awaken. Poor Corrallus. Died on the job. See, this is why crunch time is terrible, guys. You gotta be careful with crunch time.
Construction complete.
We don't want people to work themselves to death. I know, weird, but there it is. He'll be made. He made. He did. He made lasers for your ship. They were really nice lasers. Honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of this construction ship. It's basically just a drain on my resources right now, and I really am way ahead on construction. So I got nothing for him to do. With soldier's blood instead of Kaiser's coin. I mean, hi. Where's the other one? 19? What? Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. How are planets doing while we're looking at here?
System survey complete.
Excellent. I don't actually have much for Dakota to do right now either. So... Go do that. Shadow Machine is leveled up. Woo! Very well, Maverick. I shall do my best in your stead. Why are you going car shopping? Is it for you? Either way, I hope you get a good one, because that's a pain. I know, Crazy Norse, but I'm not going to right now. Welcome back, Andrew. I hope the dinner was good. Is that... That's the transport ship. They're still coming. Oh! Shadow Machine. The complex consists of several large underground structures connected with a network of tunnels, many of which are collapsed or blocked by ice. Although ancient, some of the tunnels show clear signs of fire. The damage caused by the fire is major enough to suggest a catastrophic event, perhaps intentional destruction. One thing is for sure, and that's the purpose of this site, is scientific in nature. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, where's... We only have one sector, man. I don't know what you're talking about. And we will only ever have one sector. Oh god, it's gonna be the T-virus. That would just be my luck. We've already awakened a literal dragon. A space dragon. I'm sure he would spit venom at him like he does everyone else, Ulmerich. See you around, Lord of Mordor. Have a good day at work. What color? Well...
Special project complete.
After slowly fighting their way, deck by deck, our Marines have finally eradicated the last pockets of resistance on the former flagship of the Throne of God. Few prisoners were taken, as most of the zealous cultists preferred to throw their lives away in futile suicide attacks. The cult's leader was found in the vessel's bridge, killed by her own hand. At long last, the Throne of God has met its end. Thank God. Our engineers have restored power to the ship's engines, and it has pressed into service with our fleet as the dawn of creation. The vessel should be brought to a spaceport as soon as possible to effect more permanent repairs. Okay. Well, I can't see the dragon anymore. It's probably red. Yeah, go repair. That is a battleship, so we have a battleship now. I hope I can merge it with something on my fleet. Yeah, go repair. All right. Meanwhile, we got to conquer these innocent people. Where's my innocent people conquering? There you go. Go conquer those innocent people. Yep, go conquer the innocents. Well, we got to repair first, Tesla. But soon we will figure out what's going on up north. Wow, that is actually kind of a pathetic flagship, isn't it? Whatever. We're paused. Okay. Oh no, they took... Damn it, they took it. They took... Ah! Damn, I didn't have the influence stick spread there. You win this time. Yeah, here, go there. A new faction has been founded by Shadow Machine, the Democratic Foundation. They work for equality and justice for all denizens of our empire. Well, I hope you guys don't mind that we're about to conquer an innocent species. I really don't want to conquer these guys, but I mean, what can I do? They need to be converted into our empire. And gene tailoring is a tech we don't have yet, so send in the troops! Like, we can't... That's all we got. To Serpus? Why Serpus? Which one of these is Serpus? Oh! Right. What I really want to do is actually this. We never finished surveying. It is a bottleneck system, though, you're right. And yet another bastion against the Great Wound and also the evil jackasses, who are now down to negative 310 with us. My God. How are you guys thinking of us? Plus 184. Hi, what's up? How are things? Declare war! It's not even an option. I literally can't declare war. I'm freeing them. What am I, Zeus? Oh, there is a frontier sector. Holy crap. Why is that a frontier sector, but that isn't? Oh, jeez. We win! We did it! We won! Alright, now that they're all nice and conquernated, conquer, conquer. Welcome to your new job of being us. Okay, now let's go ahead and... Well, no, let's do this. Let's send them to the south wall. Just go there. For some reason, they're all upset that they got conquered. I really don't know why. It's so strange. That's what I was thinking too, Shadow Machine. Good morning, Alex. We're trying to renegotiate our political position. We're kind of locked in. I would really love to start conquering those people. Like, I crave conquest. You know what I mean? Don't read too much into that. You'll never understand until you get conquered yourself. Actually, we had a discussion about that during one of our Stellaris streams. We had an overwhelming force, and we just... I forget who the enemy it was, but we just rolled over them. Just completely rolled over them. And I started talking about, okay, guys, I want you to picture this battle from the other guys' perspective. I want you to picture the unstoppable Borg juggernaut just sweeping over what pitiful defenses you have, and you can't resist, and you can't fight back, and you're just absolutely inferior, and... Yeah. We were basically describing it as a horror story. It was terrible. Now I know what you're thinking. Lord, God, that is awful. Well, in my defense, that particular species were evil, and they needed to die, so we wiped them off the face of the galaxy. But normally we conquer, and then we take care of people, because that's the goal. You know, Imperial citizens are Imperial citizens, right? I mean, that's just logic. I don't know what I want to do with this planet. Yeah, we couldn't help but wipe them all out. Hang on, Tesla. Hang on. I'm debating. Yeah, screw it. I was thinking about doing it anyways. Okay. This is the last thing I'm renaming for you. No more renames. Ever. Oh, right. Archaeology. Further investigation. This is Shadow Machine again. So, further investigation reveals the primary purpose of this site seems to have been in the research and development of biological agents. The whole complex seems to have been purged by fire, possibly as a result of the accidental release of some of the biological agents being developed here. With careful and meticulous study of the artifacts that remain, some clues may be found. Yeah, you're totally about to find the T-virus. That's basically where that's going. Oh, you're done. That's it. Excavation complete. Okay. I mean, it's a game, Micromono. It's a game about war and conquest. What do you want from me? Yeah, you found mushrooms, Leander. Mushrooms. Yeah, just go there. Screw it. I actually have nothing for him to do right now. I mean, I could stretch north, but I don't want to right now. How's our fleets doing? It'll be fine, Tesla. Hang on. All right. Okay. Let's go see what's going on up there, shall we? Hello? Why is everyone religious? God! Don't quote that. The theocratic oligarchy. Our goal is to lead this great nation on a path to salvation. They are spiritualist, militarist egalitarians. Yay. They are, of course, at negative 100 of us. I mean, basically everyone's negative 100 of us, except for our allies. That's true, we could sell them churches. That's not a bad idea. They're currently at war. Where are these guys? Oh, they're down there. Hello, gas mask. Welcome to war. Oh no, they closed their borders to us. No. Whatever shall we do? Okay. So they're getting that going. Honestly, yeah, I stand by that idea. So let's go ahead and do that. No, I agree, Dakota. That's why I've got my fleet moving up there right now. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing in this game. Let's go ahead and do that. Hey! We'd like to offer a trade deal. Hang on, so this means they're not going to do it? So usually it's like -10 means it's not happening. But now it says 90%. Which... I don't understand why that 90% is even there. What's that have to do with anything? I mean, screw it, we'll just give you nothing then! Nothing! I mean, we are a corporation, Alex. Oh, jeez. Xenophobic isolationists. Hegemonic imperialists. Democratic crusaders. Hegemonic imperialists who are snails. Oh god, it's Frandoka. It's the Frandokan consciousness. And I know what he is because I built that race. That's the determined exterminators. So Frandoka's over there. The furthest away from us, not counting those guys, but there's a good... So there's our quadrant of the galaxy. Yikes. I think we hit the jackpot with our immediate neighbors. Because I don't think we could get in friendly with any of the rest of those. Oh yeah, we're totally going to explore north. We're already on the way to checking that out. Where's our construction ship? I actually want you up here. Get up there. Let's see what's going on up there, I suppose. Get ready for war, like you do.
Handshake protocols activated.
Yep, what's that? Non-aggression pact with... These were the other guys I thought we might be able to get in good with. The which is these guys right here. So we have kind of a sort of shared border there, getting the Banana Republic going on. Oh, trade deal offer. Sorry, I didn't even see this. Oh, we accepted that. Sorry. Accepted that. Borders closed. Borders closed. Dig, dig. Dig, dig. System surveyed. God, has it already been 3 hours?
Construction complete.
I was going to say, if we could fight a defensive war against these guys, that might actually work out really well for us. You'll notice all three of us have an avenue into their territories. A separate avenue into their territories, it's worth noting. It wasn't built into the game without mod, Dream Whisperer, and I actually don't know how to mod that, so... How's the branch office doing while we're at it? Yeah, it's doing okay. Sorry, I'm debating. You know what? I think I will. Come here. Change my mind. Let's expand. Well, we still can. That system contains a gateway. I almost am sad we don't have a direct front up here. Oh, what's that? Moral codes. Woo! Alright. We can unlock, so we can upgrade the capital. We can get gene clinics. Or we can get a business, I can't talk. Business management, I kept trying to combine the words. Business management nexus. Which, damn, that produces a lot of Unity. Gene clinics. Which produces pop growth speed and amenities. Of course, planetary capital, honestly, we should probably go with the capital or the naval... I want literally all 4 of these. And I don't have Maverick to tell me what to do. Considering we're staring at war, I think we're going to go with the naval capacity. Like, we have a war on our doorstep at this point. We're going to go with naval capacity. We're already over capacity. We need a bigger fleet. So, I'm just going to commit to that. Yes, you guys really are the board of directors. You thought I was joking! Let's look at our planets. Ah! Admiral Huthor has died of old age. Huthor, wake up! It's time for your first assignment. I need you to take charge of the Twitchy Benjamin. That sounds like the name of a ship, doesn't it? Thank you very much, Twitchy Benjamin. As always, appreciate those subs. Thank you very much, sir. Do you know what you want to put that towards? Other than a ship named the Twitchy Benjamin, because that is kind of a cool ship name. In fact, this ship is named the Former Cultist Flagship, which is stupid. Let's rename this to the Twitchy Benjamin. Because that's just a cool ship name.
To establish a sector, first select a planet in frontier space and press the Create Sector button. This will make the planet the capital of a new sector, and all frontier space systems within 6 hyperjumps will be added to it. Sectors may automate the construction of planetary buildings on planets within them if this option is enabled and they are given resources, greatly reducing the need for micromanagement.
So, yeah, I used to absolutely despise sectors. I was like, do I need to sector up? Does it do anything other than, like, because it sounded like, from what he just said, the only point of a sector is to mass automate, which I have no interest in. I mean, that's neat that it's an option, but as long as it's just over there, I'm with it. What's going on here? Ah, you're getting that going, so that should get a job going. So that should go away pretty soon. Oh, what do we get? Civilian fabricators. Ah. So, Andrew, you can upgrade the Starhold, get exotic gas extractors, standardized destroyer construction, or get space torpedoes. Yeah, I imagine at a certain point, like once you're gargantua huge, Starholds, sectors make more sense. I was about to do something. Ah, right, they're busy, so I can't do that right now. Right, that's what I was going to do. But it doesn't say any, though. Ah, because it... Oh. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, Andrew. Unfortunately, it looks like I don't have any natural sources of minerals, the rare crystals. I have exotic gases and motes, but nothing else. I'm not even sure I can mine those. No, Federation has nothing to do with divvying up geography like that. What did the Galactic Republic do well as a government? Which one? For there are many. No, I know, it's right here.
Complete.
It's right here. But our constructor is a little busy right now. What's that? Ah, that's Swar, so that's good. We're good on there. As soon as he's done expanding down here, I'll send him to do that, I think. Yeah, check it out, Tessie. We, all except for one of those is hostile. Oh, and by the way, this one over here, if you can kind of see it, that's Frandoka. I don't mean literally. I mean, before this game started, I made... You remember how I made one for each of you guys? We haven't met you yet, but that's Frandoka. Now, if you don't remember, almost every viewer I turned into a race was a peaceful or a diplomatic or a nice race. Frandoka is a determined exterminator. So the one viewer race I have encountered is that one. Because of course. Oh my goodness. I don't think so, no, Tesla. I picked from people who played a lot of...
System survey complete.
The... Back when we were doing this co-op. Why do they stop enlightening? Oh, I have to start enlightening all over again because they hit the Iron Age. Right. Well, the only way to make you into a faction, into a race, would be to have made the race before I started the game, basically. Which I did. Where's Ash? Yeah, Ashamax. I want Ashamax. Look at that! Look at that. That is happening. Who is this? This is Xenophile. What else we got here?
Boundless horizons. Endless learning opportunities. Bleeding edge discoveries. Research concluded.
Hyperdrive 2. That's an important thing. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I want, in fact. Who is this? This is Corrales, who is not here, of course. I honestly think I'm going to go with the reactor. I know how ship design used to work, and that's going to be a bottleneck. And yeah, I know the consumer goods problem is a problem. I'm still trying to figure out something about that. Which is this. Which is the crystals. Right, I need crystals. That's okay, that's okay. Let's go ahead and just do another of those really quick. Basically, yes, Gum Gum, that's the idea. I used to do that in Spore, too. How are they doing down here? Construction's still going. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. He's expanding there. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Let's send the fleet out. I didn't know how to force it to spawn XM, so that should probably answer your question. Like, I made the races and then I made a new game, and that's all I knew how to do. Apparently, when creating a race, you can tick a box to add them to random shuffle. I'm assuming they were all ticked then, since I didn't know that option existed, and Frandoka is there. It's cool that you can force it. That would mean, theoretically, all of you are out here. All the guns I did. So I need to find one of you guys that isn't Frandoka. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm not... Well, they started the same way I did, Gum Gum. So we all start at the same level. Speaking of Friendoka, what is their rep with us? I'm just curious here. Negative 1,006. That is by design, because we are organic filth. I declare rivalry. For free. I mean, why not, right? Seriously. Why not? In fact, I'll go ahead and insult him, too. You're terrible. What? Who are you? Oh, you're the Democratic Crusaders. So that's a defensive pact. I don't think I actually want to do that. Mostly because that's going to cost me influence, and I actually need my influence right now. So I'm going to decline for right now, sorry. So, let's take out this fleet, shall we? Admiral Huthor the second. Oh yeah, someone wanted to ship... Was it you, Alex? Here. Alex, there you go. Now go, Phoenix Eldari. Take out that... Well, take out that fleet, and we'll see what happens here. We should have that fight. And done. That was fun. We're gonna save, because I'm scared of that station. Let's see what happens. The Gum Gum Duqueen? Duqueen? Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. What the
Construction project concluded.
heck were those guys? Well, whatever. Go do that. A new faction led by scientist Andrew, the Church of Spiritualism Unchained. Really? Andrew? Really? Well, before I head north, I really want Ashamax. That is a very nice system. Wait a minute. Andrew, were you a follower of the I can't even remember their name. The Evils. Where's our... you? And do that. Okay, so they're heading up there. They're going to repair. Where's our tech? Our tech is nowhere. The throne of God lives once more. Whoop. We've got some stuff going on. What do we got going on? What does that icon mean? Ah, we need more housing. Oh, that's okay. We can make housing happen. Now, what you need is to build a thing. So this is Tesla. Now, oh, that's a lot of power generation. Oh my god, look at that generator. Oh god, this is it. This is the generator world right here. This is going to be our energy credit world. It's going to be our first hyper-specialized planet. So we're going to do that first to get people here. There's energy grid. There it is. Yeah, this is going to be the money world right here. Go, my minions! Leander is now level 2! Deja vu.
System survey concluded.
Alright. So he's already heading up there for that. Yeah, let's head north. Let's do it. Oh, of course, Leander. Of course it is. Uh-oh. Who are my allies again? The Conisthians
Construction project
and the Frasvlins are kind of my pseudo-allies here. I really need to find other people. Right-click and shift-click, Baron. You can queue up actions with shift-click, I should say. Ah, good. So, make all the stations there. Just all of them. Just go. I'm also very tempted to go ahead and turn this into an outpost, a fortification spot. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Well, you hold down shift and then you click. That's why it's called shift clicking. It's like alt clicking or control clicking. It's just hold down shift and then hit the button. Yeah, minefields in space works well if Star Trek's told me anything. They're already heading north, Tesla. Cool it, guys, with the backseat driving. God! I love this. The spiritualists are very unhappy with this right now. We have science without borders. They're an embattled minority. No comment. No comment.
Construction project concluded.
So that was Tesla car. Yep. Keep that energy flowing. I want just thousands of energy credits coming in. In fact... What's the blocker there? There we go. It's the kelp! That's a good idea, Twitchy Benjamin. Even though that makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, so how is my branch office doing? Well, I guess I can do this. No change! I don't know what to do with that, so whatever. On Planet Car, the modifier is culture shock. That's from the fact that we just walked in with troops. So for another, like, 8 or so years, they're going to be a little bit weirded out by that an alien empire just marched in and conquered them when they didn't know aliens existed.
Oh. Construction project concluded.
Alright, so they're fully upgraded. They're also kind of maxed out at the moment. How are we doing right now? Where's our ships? Where's our ships? Have we gotten anything tech-wise? I actually don't remember. Don't think we have. Oh, we have. I'm completely wrong. The Prime de what? Never even heard of that. Is that some kind of newfangled thing? Pretty sure that's it. Okay, so what's a commercial pact, actually? Okay, Huthor. What am I doing? I was in the middle of... Right! Go ahead and upgrade those. Repair those. Oh no, Gum Gum. I mean, I've written stories in my head while doing games like this for many, many, many years, but no. Alright, so let's look at these guys. Hey, guys! Hey, hey! I'll think about that in a minute. What do we got? There's got to be a way to just cycle through their planets that doesn't involve manually going through, right? Like, that's got to be a thing somewhere. There we go. So, full C, and that's it. So the only place they have that's worth a damn is full C. That's going to cost quite a bit to do. already kind of liked. That's why this is... Like, their attitude of us is already at plus 39. Yeah, if Tesla car really starts paying off, then I'm not super worried about it. A major bureaucrat society? I guess, technically, but not like in gameplay, just in terms of stats and modifiers. Yeah, it's probably because we don't board of them. In fact, it actually says right there, distance is the negative 24. Why, Buzdogan? We need them to be friends with us. Except for Friendokas. They need to all die. Just all of them. Ugh, excuse me. So yeah, we can't commercially them yet. Let's see if there's any other branch offices we can open down here. Not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit this. We could do a branch office there. No, we can't. Do I have the wrong people? I have the wrong people. My bad. Let's try that again. Wow, you guys have, like, no trade. Okay. Hi, Adam. Right. Well, where is everyone? We've had sent several people north here. God, they're nowhere. Do I have a favorite 4X? No. Do I have favorites? Yeah. The Mishar and the Canithians have to have non-aggression. Which one's the Mishar? That's way down there.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Well, no, Bozdogan, the problem is I like many 4X games, and there's several different types of 4X games as well, which has to be taken into consideration. Alright. I mean, we're already maxed here. Hang on, Adam. We are Xenophile militarist materialists. We have media conglomerate and free traders. Favorite 4X games in no particular order include Master of Orion 2, Master of Orion 4, Civilization 5 with all expansions.
Construction project concluded. Receiving transmission.
What? You want to have a commercial pact with me? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Lost my thought here. Where was I? So, Mass Effect 2, excuse me, Master of Orion 2, Master of Orion 4, Civilization 5, Alpha Centauri, this game. I think that's all the like the top range there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a branch office here. We must... Funnily enough, I've actually made a video on Alpha Centauri as well. Yeah, screw it. Go for it. None of the Endless, no. The only one that comes close for the Endless for me would be Endless Space 2. But I don't think that's in the same tier. I don't think I've ever played Age of Wonders 3, so I can't comment on that. Yeah, I'm debating between the... I guess it's the Commercial Forum or the Amusement Megaplex again. There you go, Alex. It means those are notifications that are about to expire. That's what that means. But we're paused, so they just stay in the about to expire state. Oh, I don't know, Adam. I mean, obviously heavy military and heavily spiritualist, so... Screw it. I mean, Marion Godwinson is incredibly annoying and deserves to die while we're on the subject.
Construction project concluded.
But that's neither here nor there. Marion Godwinson. What's the end game? Conquest or diplomacy? I haven't decided, Adam. I'm just kind of playing around. Honestly, I can change this around later. I'm just going to turn this into a fortress. I'm just going to turn this into a straight fortress. We can repurpose it later if we want to. Because that is literally our front line with those guys right there.
Receiving transmission.
What? You want a research agreement? Done. Let's do it. All the agreements. Even though that lowers our influence. I probably shouldn't do that so much, but whatever. You never know. Might be useful. They're still building more tech, speaking of which.
Construction project concluded.
We are massively over sprawl right now. I'm going to leave that system alone. I'll expand into it eventually, but it's only 4 minerals right now, and frankly, I don't care. What I care about a whole lot more is going way up here. Bithia is a hiver nest, whatever that is. Or was. I think I'm going to go ahead and reach out to these people. Hey! I'd really like to have a trade deal with you guys, since we're cool and all. What I really want is your communications, I think. Yep, of all known empires. I'm willing to offer you minerals for this. What do you say? Done. Okay, so who we got here? The Grenashu, who are honor-bound warriors. That's not terrible. The Sinrath United States, who are erudite explorers. That's not terrible. Enlightened Monarchy Hydras, apparently. Fanatic Authoritarians, who are materialists. The Vabians, who are theocratic oligarchy, who are spiritualistic seekers. That's not terrible. The Picari, who are moral democracy. Oh, we should reach out to them. That actually should work out well. Yes. The Sildor administration, harmonious collective, pacifist authoritarians. Whatever. Military commissariats. Oh, sorry, hegemonic imperialist. There's a lot of those. Well, that sucks. Because you know what that means? Is in the entire eastern half of the galaxy is none of the other viewers. Well, it also means we got a nice big chunk of let's go. So we're going to go there, like right now. While we wait for our tech to catch up and while we fortify our southern front. I don't even see a northern entry point. Passive dictatorship. I have no idea. I'm sure there is such a thing. I just, we should probably rival other people. Is this you? No, there's the guy finder. What are you doing, guy finder? Oh no, you're... Sorry? Go! You were boosting research. It's the Vorlons. Ah! I mean, we haven't seen a Fallen Empire yet, I think. Nope. No Fallen Empires. So who hates us? Oh, they of course hate us. Who are you? You don't... Yeah, you... Obviously Frandoka hates us. I'm actually kind of good with a lot of people right now. Xenophobic isolationists. We should probably rival them. What do you think? Is there any downside to rivaling rivalying someone? No, I have not, Blue Walrus. I mean, I played it, and it was alright in the end. You can only rival 3. Make them more likely to attack you, I mean. We have 2 rivals. Frandokans, and so we got 1 more person we could rival. Well, who do we want to conquer next? Like these guys. What are you? Xenophobic isolationists. You know what? I spit on you! Actually, hang on. Do they have any allies? Close borders. Nope, they have no allies. I spit on you! I also make a rivalry with you. We will crush you like bugs once we're done crushing everyone else. We actually haven't really gone to war. We literally have not gone to war yet. I just kind of realized that. Oh my god. The vileness of organic physiology is universal, but yours is particularly worthy of extermination. Thanks, Frandoka. Oh, I don't know, Gum Gum. No, I know. I know exactly what it was. Migration proposal. Yes, I agree to that. Look, they're fine, Tesla. They're just Cthulhu. It's not like it matters. So, worst mistake ever made in XCOM. So not to spoil, but there's a mission where your ship, your base can be attacked, and you have to defend for a while. Well, someone died, and I sent someone out to rescue them. And that was the first mistake I made. Now, I knew it was a mistake when I made it. But the problem was, what happened was about 5 or 6 subsequent mistakes that led to a lot of people dying. It was a colossal, just massive loss of a mission. We barely got anyone out at all. It was awful.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, I got sentimental and a lot of people died. And like I said, I knew it was a mistake walking into it. It was just, whew. Yeah. Medal of Honor recipient moment in XCOM? Oh, I don't know. I managed to pull a lot of things that you guys said I couldn't do. Because I actually bothered to sit and really think it out. I am playing as the Lore Walker, Stream Whisperer. Right, I was going to go check these out. So where are we at? Where are we at? Claddy, get rid of all that kelp. My god. We could actually Yeah, no kidding, Dakota. We could actually see how Federations are nowadays. I remember how Federations were when I played Stellaris. They were so terrible that I refused to... In fact, we refused to even do Federations even when we were playing as allies because they were just awful mechanics-wise. So has that changed? They're completely unchanged. Alright, screw Federations. Terrible, terrible mechanic. Where is this? This is Zalok. Let's go and do that. What is this? This is Maya, which doesn't actually really doing anything. Well, hopefully it'll actually be something worth it, damn Uthor, because yikes. I remember that, Dakota. I remember that. What were I trying to do with which particular action? I'll let someone in chat describe how terrible Federations are, because they're just... Ugh, they're awful. What's this? This is Swirr. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with what they've done in general, so... I'm hopeful. I think we got this. Okay. They're all doing their things. Best way to tell a story? Yes. No, dude. That's a question I don't have the capacity to answer. Alright, how are we doing down here? I mean, my answer really is basically yes, is my answer. With English. That is pretty awesome. Okay, so what do we got going up here? We're... So what are you doing? So they're going up to there. He's scanning there. So I need you to keep going, basically. I feel like the Vaulters existed when I tried it. I could be wrong. I don't remember. It was on stream whenever I played Endless Space 2. There's no way to rebind key bindings, is there? No, Bozdogan. I usually don't really watch TV. Don't really have the availability to do so. Hey, you can turn off Bloom. Does it look any different? I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, Baron. You write the story from the word go. You know, you have everything mapped out in advance.
Construction project concluded.
And then all of the opportunities for foreshadowing will present themselves because you did it all in advance. Yeah, technology, which is one of the things I want to click most often, is not one of the shortcuts for some reason, which is extremely strange to me, but whatever. What am I doing? I am stabbing people. Oh, no. So this is on Platty's Bakery. The crew clearing the toxic kelp on Platty's Bakery has made a breathtaking discovery. ensnared and almost entirely obscured by the venomous plants, is a colossal alien space station, architecturally stunning and built with technology far superior to our own. It is a true work of art. The station appears to have crashed on the surface, surviving impact thanks to unusual shielding capabilities, which our scientists are now eager to examine. Regrettably, an archaeological excavation would prevent us from working the land until its completion. Platty, are you there? Yeah, we found the crashed citadel. On the Donut World. Screw it, we're gonna do it. So where's our
Construction
science
project concluded.
He's going there, he's going there, he's doing that. So it looks like he'll be doing it first. It's okay, Platty. We found a space station that crashed
Construction project concluded.
on your planet. We've discovered another primitive civilization. Why are there so many primitives? God! Alright, what do we got? What are you? Those are not the primitives. These are the primitives. They are wasteful, slow learners, strong, traditional, intelligent, and Arctic preference. So what I'm hearing here is these are the Krogans. Those are good traits. Oh, fine. Yes, Gum Gum. Actually, Shadow Machine named it, but yes. Krogans are intelligent. So here's the deal. That's a nice planet. It's Arctic, so that's only really good for them, but it's 24. 24. See, here's the thing. If I'm going to just drop... what special resource? Special resource. Bubbling swamps. What's bubbling swamps? Increase gas extraction wells by 1. So here's our options. We can drop troops on their face. Now, if we drop troops on their face, we know what happens. We spend about 10 years slowly convincing them that we're not evil and, integrating them into the Empire. Or we could try to uplift them, turn them into a protectorate, and then either eat them or keep them as a vassal. They are... Oh, gosh, where does it say what age they're in? I saw that earlier. I think I have to, click here or something. Nope. I also noticed they actually have armies. Holy crap. Yeah, there's no fast way to integrate. The fast way to integrate is to wipe them out. And Renaissance, there it is, right there. It's the mouse over. So they're in the Renaissance. That's probably why they have armies. Yeah, one way or another, we're getting involved here. The only question is, are we going to pull them up as a vassal, or are we going to step on them? These are our options. I'm not super happy with the idea of stepping on them again, but we've seen that works. That's what happened to these guys over here. And, that did actually work out, as you can see. Sorry, I'm checking something. Yeah, see, the problem is there's no way in hell I can sit on that. Like I said, we're getting involved now. That's a definite. That's not a debatable. And the question is, are we sending troops or... I don't know, people to uplift them, scientists and sociologists. I wish there was kind of an in-between option, right? I mean, other than the infiltration option. Which is obviously a thing. That's all. What Tesla said is also true. I guarantee you another race who is far less inclined to actually take care of their people will get involved if we do not. We actually can't send in Makarov. We don't have the genetic splicing tech that's necessary. So they have 12 army strength. We have 23. It's also a bottleneck system on the north end. And if we're getting into real politic here... No, I don't, Crazy Norse. If we're getting into real politic here... There's... Having a barrier there, a buffer state, is a thing that could be considered, even though buffer states are kind of horrible when you think about it. Well, I mean, my point, Lord Haramont, is the option is uplift them and then they become a vassal, or conquer them. You'd think there would be like a uplift them to join your empire option, which, I mean, there is. It's just you need to be able to genetically alter your own people in order to do that. Yeah, the problem... See, the other problem is I don't know what this is. And of course, there is the Empire Sprawl, which is getting bad. And will only get worse, because we're going to keep going. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send up the transports. I'm going to send the troop transports up here. I'm not going to have them land yet. They're just going to head up there. And we will see. But I'm going to start the trip, basically. Yeah, exactly. I need an outpost. I need 3 more hops actually. It's because they're not in our territory, which, as an aside, is kind of dumb, but whatever. Like, I'm not super fond of that change. So what do we got up here? These are the hegemonic imperialists, and the honor-bound warriors are the 2 northern state. These 2 guys up there. Oh, whoa, we found a First League cruiser. Holy crap. The bow section of the ancient First League cruiser has been discovered orbiting Tier 6. There is insufficient debris nearby to account for the rest of the ship, but what little remains is in very poor condition. The hull has been riddled with holes from what appears to be large mass projectile activities, or whatever. Yeah, I'm just going to send in the troops, I think.
Construction project concluded.
Ghost ship. No! What was I doing next down here? I don't even remember. Was I just going to go full farms? I mean, I could just go full farms. I'm going to bring extant pins. Don't worry, don't worry. I mean, it's already out of hand, Andrew. It's not going to get better. We're done. We're screwed. We're now sprawling. The end. You know? Amenities are per planet, right? That's not a thing you can share. Once again, I have viewers disagreeing with each other. Oh, no sharing. God. Okay, so yes, per planet. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded. System survey concluded.
Oh god, we're still surveying the other place. Which one of these is you? There's the Normandy. Right now you are surveying the edge of our northern borders. Yeah, the dragon's just kind of...
System survey concluded.
Just kind of hanging out, you know, doing his thing like you do. Not really, Blue Walrus, but I'll be playing it when it comes out, obviously. Well, I'm kind of holding off on a couple of things militarily since this is about to be a thing and our naval capacity is about to get boosted. Although I suppose we could get ready for that. Takoida has developed new skills. What are they? Where's the planet Stompa? He is now meticulous. Woo!
Construction project concluded.
I'm still waiting. How many... Oh, God, there's a lot of planets in this system. No frickin' wonder. Yeesh. I mean, if you really want me to send you against the space dragons, you're gonna die. I'm pretty sure that's how that's gonna work out. Pretty sure. What is that? Pretty... I mean, Baron's the one who decided to taunt the dragon. It's probably worth noting. Baron was like, hey, hey, suck it! And then he got eaten alive. And I know what you're thinking. You keep saying eaten alive. Are you sure you mean that? Yes, I am absolutely sure. He literally got eaten alive. We learned in the previous setup that that's what they do, is they eat people alive. Yeah, go ahead and look into that, Shadow Machine.
Special project concluded.
Little of use could be found on the ruined vessel, but the archaeologists did manage to uncover its crew manifest. The First League called upon all of its member worlds to staff the Grand Navy, their joint starfleet, and through the manifest we have learned that the crew of this particular cruiser is made up of individuals from 12 different species. Cool. Speaking of which, I just realized I still need to send... So this is going to be Leander. Leander, I got a job for you. I need you to excavate that citadel on Platty's Bakery. This is taking forever. A space Sarlacc. Alright, we're kind of at a pause point, so here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to chop off the local recording.